Hey Jaguars, Mr. Crowder here, ready to wrap up your week, Friday, November 20th. So we have finished all of Act 1 in the play. It's over, it's all done. So for today, I'm going to make this really short and sweet. I'm going to have you answer 2 questions. And I'll have them in the Google form for you, but they're on page 151 of your textbook if you're curious. And there are a couple of questions that I think are really easy to answer that if you've been paying attention to the play. But if not, well, you may need to go back and read some of the play. You may need to listen to what we've read so far. Because in order for Act 2 to make any sense to you, you need to understand a couple of details from Act 1. And those details are to be answered in the questions that are in your assignment today. In Act 2, we are going to find out all kinds of stuff. And we're going to find out what exactly happens to all of them. We're going to find out how long it's been and things like that. So stay buckled up because it's going to be a bumpy ride in Act 2. If we remember, Act 1 was all this domestic arguing. They're getting used to being together. They're arguing, they're bickering about stuff that doesn't really matter, whether it be Anne having nightmares or Peter's cat, or the amount of food, all of that stuff. They're just arguing. And then towards the end of Act 1, we get this moment of true fear where they feel like they're getting captured. I won't ruin it for you because I recapped it yesterday. And so we get back to this reality that, yeah, they're hiding for their lives. And they don't want to get killed. They don't want to be murdered. I mean, it's pretty simple. So I want you to answer these 2 questions, and I want you to think a little deeper as we go into Act 2 next week. We're not going to get through all of it next week because it's long, number 1. And number 2, next week is Thanksgiving. So answer these 2 questions on page 151, number 3 and number 5. I also will have them printed in your Google form. But I want you to remember as we go into Scene 2 that we become more grounded in the fear, the reality that they are hiding from the green police who wish to capture them and take them to a concentration camp. So keep that in mind. Answer these questions. Short and sweet video today. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all next week.